zone. That's what he's searching for now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he'll just push. Forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before break. Duffy, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And this one is incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat, and it's the Packers who have the lead in that one. Christian Watson, a touchdown reception. From there, let's head to Philly to see what's happening with the Eagles. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Sky Moore, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. A touchdown run there for Kyron Williams.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here. Here in this third quarter.
Let's go now. 18 card. Mike 14.
Throwing to start the drive. Duffy. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Duffy. Got an open man. It's Foster. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. That's Black. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. And they're going to speed things up here. Again, they'll go on the ground with Lineker. Down to the 42, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Duffy. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. To throw on 2nd down. Duffy. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw again. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's 21-3. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins.
Chase McLaughlin sets the kickoff.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Bengals drive about to get going. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fighting through. A second nice move, a spin. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.